We're back in the Minor Prophets again today. We're going to be in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 says, "Will a mere mortal rob God? Yet you rob me." Now the prophet was referring to people who don't give God his due by not acknowledging his lordship over their finances through generous giving. Now, in the Old Testament, people gave to the temple and synagogue to support God's work and workers. Today, they are to give to his church and the poor. When you do that, you're actually giving to him. When you don't, you're withholding from him. Now, are you paying your dues, so to speak, to your local church so it can carry on its ministry? Are you giving some of what you have to those who have less or nothing? Now, I encourage you to go to Matthew chapter 25, starting at verse 31. And you read the story of the sheep and the goats. And it says in verse 34, "The king will say to those on his right hand, 'Come, you who are blessed of my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me.' Then the righteous will answer, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?' The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" Wow. That's mind-blowing. Now I encourage you to read the entire passage in Matthew 25 and then assess whether or not you're robbing God or giving to him. That's it for today. Come on back tomorrow and I will have another question waiting for you. So long.